All right, so good evening once again with a video from hell. I just want to say that. Joking. So anyway, there's a few things that I was instructed to talk about, which I have no problem with, So I just want to make something clear that in a lot of ways I'm just a messenger. People tell me things to say, and I gladly say them for whatever reason, they want me to say them. Because if they want me to say them, it's important enough for me to say for sure. So these are three things that that I was instructed to talk about, which they're worthy of talking about for sure. So the first one is the Predator drone issue that came up today. Was it today or yesterday? Oh, it's there now, right? They're picking it up today. All right. So it turns out, new CIA news, right? Does this, surprise anybody? What a bunch of assholes those guys are, man. I mean, they're straight assholes. All the CIA guys. So anyway, the current director of the Central Intelligence Agency, CIA, went to Moscow today. I guess someplace was it Moscow area? Okay, Moscow. His name is John Ratcliffe. I'm talking about a rat. But John Ratcliffe, the current director of the CIA, flew in a military transport plane big enough to carry. If you see the video today, you see him in a humongous, military transport plane. So the reason he was in the transport plane was to pick up a Predator drone, an unmanned Predator drone, a UAV, was that what they call it? A UAV? Okay. An unmanned vehicle, run by some remote guy sitting at a joystick someplace like a video game to kill people with stuff like that, So it was a Predator drone, specifically designed and manufactured. How long did it take them? They did it special, huh? 6 months? Really? The Russian government took 6 months to construct this Predator drone, all right? That was going to kill me instantly, no matter what, because it was unstoppable by even God himself. God. So it was going to kill me no matter what, because it was unstoppable and made by the Russian government. And Putin himself guaranteed it, that this thing was going to get through and kill me, Predator drone, right? Is that basically it, Charlie? Anything else? Okay. So there's a lot of other stuff, right? I'm sorry. That was the opposite, right? Okay. So what happens is this: instead of them loading that Predator drone up on that big transport plane on a secret mission, he was on a secret mission to pick this thing up, to bring it back, to kill me with it, And again, remember, Putin guaranteed it, and it took him 6 months to construct this thing, made a way that was supposed to get by God's protection. And remember, Isaiah 52:12 describes his protection front and back. So anyway, I just want to let you think about that for a minute. So what happened was this. Charlie and his boys, I went over first, didn't I? Yeah, I went over first and confronted a couple of idiots there. It was in a hangar. They had it stored in a hangar over there in the Moscow area. It was at a military airport, near Moscow. And there was 250, 125, 250. There was 250 Russian soldiers in this place, and they were describing it for the CIA, and to pick it up and all that stuff, showing them how to operate or whatever. Just showing it off. 250 individuals in this hangar on an airport, area. And so I went in and messed with a couple of them first, and so then Charlie Feldman and his guys, his mighty men, his Buffalo herd, came in after that, and we had a lot of the people come in, Valen, her girlfriends and all that stuff, her sisters, came in after that. And a lot of people came in, and they killed, Vale, right? You guys actually literally killed the 250 guys, right? All 250 soldiers when they were dead, Air Force, whatever, Russian Air Force. They're all dead by the hand of children and some others, some adults, but by the hands of children, God's weapons. So anyway, Vale Feldman, my youngest daughter, actually literally made the UAV, the Predator drone the Russians had built to kill me with, for the CIA to bring back, right? They made it disappear. They obliterated it from existence. It no longer exists in any way, shape, or form. Just like Sodom and Gomorrah no longer existed after Father removed them from the surface of the earth. Not one stick was left of Sodom or Gomorrah. God completely obliterated, removed it from existence is a better way to put it. And so the same thing with that UAV that they were going to try and load up. And Vale Feldman did it herself with her, sisters were right there too. So that's the coolest thing ever. So that's one mission that I wanted to talk about. The other one was, the Whore of Babylon. All right, the other one, of course, concerns the harlot of Babylon as described in Revelation. She was, of course, Lisa Bennett, or is, of course, still Lisa Bennett, who's from the St. Louis area. And again, she's a girl that I went to school with, had a class with in high school and all that stuff. And she was just a shitbag even in high school. She was always wanting to fight. She told Carol Black that if she didn't leave her alone, that if Carol Black didn't leave me alone, this is in high school, okay, in class, in drama class, she told Carol Black that if Carol Black didn't leave me alone, that Lisa Bennett was going to kick her ass. And this is in high school, so she turned out to be a total asshole and shitbag all the way through her life. She's like, yeah, that's high school. Anyway, she turned out to be, the heart of Babylon also, so as written in Revelation. And she has turns out she had a cult following, as the whore of Babylon. She's supposed to be some powerful demon or some shit, which she doesn't have any. I killed her demon today. I did. Was it me? It was, who, Charlie? So Charlie Feldman killed her demon today, right? I did. Come on. Did I do it? Okay. I can't remember some of the stuff. My head is full of things. So I wasted a demon today. When I went by our house, I was bothered. It was time for the demon to die. Father said, go get it. So I did. The demon is now in hell. The spirit demon is actually in hell. She was a vicious, nasty one, the demon. It was wild to kill it and watch it go down to hell. So anyway, you can ask Father to show it to you if you want to. The actual destruction of the demon spirit of the harlot of Babylon. God. So anyway, this evening she had gathered 26 St. Louis cops in a place, in a at her home or something, in a venue. And since she was the whore of Babylon, she had a cult following with this St. Louis, police department. Cops, man, 26 cops at this place tonight. And she was trying to gather them together to kill me, right? Because of an event that took place. You want to talk about that? Event that was that Guthrie? Me? Truth? Was it Guthrie? Truth? You killed her husband, right? So this cop, St. Louis cop that had been around trying to kill me over the years, thought he was getting away with it. My wife, Savannah Guthrie, wasted his ass, right? Okay, yeah, she wasted his ass. And so the harlot was trying to kill me in return. She was always trying to kill me. She wanted to kill, the demon that was inside this whore of Babylon, Lisa Bennett, wanted to kill all life on earth, just like the devil. Wanted to obliterate, destroy all life on earth, every living thing, and to replace it with just demons. That was what was inside Lisa Bennett. That twisted little spirit demon in her wanted to do that to human race. So it's time for it to go. So she had these 26 cops earlier in the evening, trying to get them together to come kill me en masse, I guess, or anyway. I'm not particular on the particular details. But were all the cops dead? We killed all their demons, and that was Valen Charlie, and their friend Valen Charlie and their compatriots, sisters and brothers, together as children, youngsters, killed all 26 demons inside the cops. They all went to hell. The cops are still alive in this case, and Lisa Bennett is still alive. Are they still blind and mute? You gave them back everything. Okay, they are now. They have their eyesight back, and they can speak again. So. And sometimes when we go in, we blind them and mute them in place so they don't try and do anything crazy. If you can't see you, they can't kill you or they can't shoot at you. They just sit there and do what they're told. And so anyway, that's what happened tonight with Lisa Bennett as the whore of Babylon. Blech. Remember, I went to high school with her, so for one class. So she had it double out for me. What was the other incident we were going to talk about? It was that, and there was another one. I'm trying to remember. There was 3 things I was going to talk about. I need some help from anybody. My wife. Guthrie, I love you. Charlie, I love you. Vale, I love you, my dear. Mallory, I love you. All family. Olivia, Hola, Copy. I told you put the ass in Hadassah, right? Online. Okay, so Hadassah's, Hoda Copy's real name was Hadassah. She's Egyptian, so it's Hadassah, which means Esther, also queen, So anyway, it's another story. It's a biblical story. So I just want to say, I better not say that. Okay, so Hadassah is spelled with 2 S's, right? A-S-S. I just want to say that Hadassah, you put the ass in Hadassah every time, baby. She's got a great ass. I'm just saying, that's something I noticed. So anyway. I'm sorry, okay, I better change it, right? What was the other thing I was going to talk about? It was 3 things. Let me pause this thing for a second, all right?